The world awoke to a somber Monday on April 21st, 2025. Pope Francis, the beloved leader of the Catholic Church, had passed away at the age of 88. The news, announced by Cardinal Kevin Farrell, sent ripples of grief and gratitude across the globe. From the Vatican to the smallest parishes, millions mourned the loss of a man who had touched countless lives with his humility, compassion, and unwavering commitment to justice. Francis's papacy, though relatively short, was marked by a profound impact on the Church and the world. His warmth and accessibility resonated with people of all faiths and backgrounds. His simple lifestyle and focus on the poor and marginalized challenged traditional notions of power and leadership. The outpouring of tributes from world leaders, religious figures, and ordinary people reflected the universal respect and admiration he commanded. His message of love, mercy, and inclusivity transcended religious boundaries, inspiring hope and prompting reflection on the meaning of faith and service in the modern world. As the Church begins a period of mourning and prepares for the election of a new pontiff, the legacy of Pope Francis looms large. His papacy, though brief, left an enduring mark on the Catholic Church, urging it to embrace a more compassionate, just and inclusive path in the 21st century. The election of Jorge Mario Bergoglio as Pope Francis on March 13, 2013, marked a watershed moment in the history of the Catholic Church. For the first time, a Latin American had ascended to the papacy, bringing with him the hopes and struggles of a continent often marginalized on the global stage. His election was met with a wave of excitement and anticipation, signaling a potential shift in direction for the Church. Francis's background as a Jesuit priest, known for their intellectual rigor and commitment to social justice, shaped his approach to leadership. He chose to forego the opulent trappings of the papacy, choosing instead to live in a modest guest house and often breaking protocol to engage directly with the people. His humility and warmth were disarming, challenging the traditional notions of papal authority. From the outset, Francis made clear his priorities: a church that was closer to the poor and marginalized, a church that was more engaged with the world's problems, and committed to interfaith dialogue and peace. He called for a poor church for the poor, urging Catholics to embrace simplicity, compassion, and a preferential option for those on the edges of society. His papacy was marked by a series of symbolic gestures and pronouncements that reflected this vision. He washed the feet of prisoners, embraced people with disabilities, and spoke out forcefully against economic inequality, environmental degradation, and the plight of refugees and migrants. His message resonated with many, especially the young laity, who saw in him a leader who understood their concerns and offered a message of hope in a world that is too often marked by division and despair. Despite his popularity, Pope Francis's papacy was not without its challenges. He inherited a church grappling with internal divisions and the long shadow of the child sex abuse scandal. Francis knew that addressing these issues head-on was crucial for the Church's credibility and its ability to fulfill its mission. He took concrete steps to address the abuse crisis, establishing a commission to advise the Vatican on child protection policies and holding bishops personally accountable for their handling of abuse cases. While some criticized his efforts as too slow or insufficient, his actions demonstrated a commitment to transparency and accountability that had been sadly lacking in the past. Francis also faced fierce opposition from conservative elements within the Church, who resisted his calls for greater inclusivity and his emphasis on important social justice issues. His pronouncements on issues like divorce, homosexuality, and the role of women in the church sparked heated debate and at times open criticism from those who felt he was straying from traditional doctrine. Despite these challenges, Francis remained steadfast in his commitment to reform and renewal. He believed that the church needed to engage with the modern world in a spirit of dialogue and humility, acknowledging its own failings while remaining true to its core values of love, mercy, and compassion. As the world mourns the passing of Pope Francis, his legacy will be debated and studied closely for years to come. But one thing is certain, his papacy has left an indelible mark on the Catholic Church and the world. He challenged traditional notions of papal authority, embraced a more inclusive and compassionate vision of the Church, and used his platform to advocate for the poor, the marginalized, and the planet. Francis' impact extends beyond his words. His appointment of nearly 80% of the cardinal electors, the body responsible for choosing the next pope, ensures that his influence will continue to be felt in the Church for years to come. His emphasis on social justice, interfaith dialogue, creating a more merciful and welcoming Church, has set in motion a process of change that will likely continue to unfold in the years ahead. His last public appearance, delivering the Urbi et Orbi blessing on Easter Sunday, just a day before his death, served as a poignant reminder of his unwavering commitment to spreading a message of hope and peace. Despite his recent health struggles, including a bout of double pneumonia, he remained dedicated to his ministry until the very end. Pope Francis's legacy is one of love, service, and a profound belief in the power of human connection. He taught us that true leadership lies in humility, compassion, and a willingness to embrace everyone in our society. His papacy was a gift to the Church and the world, a reminder that even in the darkest of times, hope, love, and the pursuit of justice must always prevail. He will be sadly missed by all of us. Rest in peace, Francis.